Here. I just wanted to give an update about how things are going right now. So this past weekend I went for a conference, and I don't know, I don't know if I really actually wanted to go for the conference, but I did, and it was good. I learned a lot. But there were various things that happened during the conference that for me, I found very interesting. I had so many micro manifestations. I met really cool people, which was nice. I remember uh, the way I was. I There's a lady who had said that we'll kind of be together during the conference, or that I'd have a buddy and somebody to hang out with, but she kept abandoning me, and I think that was such a good thing because I ended up meeting so many different people. I ended up sitting with different people, talking to different people, so that was really, really good. I appreciated that very much. um, I think I should um, check my book and read some of the things that happened for me. Um, I'm grateful that I met a lovely lady uh, who I got to spend time with and talk to, and she was really cool, really, really cool person. And I also went dancing for the first time in well over a decade, and it was an amazing amount of fun. And I realized that I can I still can have fun, that kind of fun. It's still, of course, it's possible for me. It's just, I never even considered it. Uh, on the first day, somebody suggested that we go out, and I said yes. That's how I ended up dancing. And there's on the second day, it was a 2-day conference. On the second day, I was sitting next to somebody, and we talked about we talked about something. And okay, I don't if I give more details, it will give much more details than I'm ready to. But it's like we were discussing something that had nothing to, I mean, we're just having a discussion, and then it ended up that the person who could make this thing into this huge, amazing thing was seated right next to us. And it wasn't planned. I wasn't planning it. It just happened to be there. And it's just a wonderful serendipitous thing happening. And one of the biggest thing that I think was about, okay, there were three big things. That was the first one. Another one was that I'd had this visualization about something, like a thing I wanted to happen. And it was so amazing that somebody who I did not know, somebody who honestly I was not supposed to meet, because not really not supposed to meet, but um, because the reason why I met them is because I was abandoned again, which was so cool. And I ended up sitting next to somebody, and somebody came and sat next to them. And then that person, the person who came and sat next to them, is the one that um, made this manifestation come true. And they said exactly, okay, the spirit of what they talked about was exactly what I'd wanted said, and that was wow. Okay, I know manifestation works, but for me, it has never worked that quickly in that much detail. Um, I always say that me, I'm somebody who I believe in. It's what I was taught at the time I was learning, that I believe in feeling good, and that is the thing that I know how to do. I feel good, and then um, good things attach themselves to me. Not like I want a spoon, or I want this pen and I'm going to manifest this pen. I've never been able to do that. And that was that person telling me those things that I had wanted said to me by such a person was for me really amazing, because I've never really had that, and that was really cool. Um, Another big thing, there's this guy who's owed me money forever, has owed me money for over a decade. Uh, and he had pretty much ghosted me, doesn't pick my calls, Nina Nini. I met him right there. He was right there. He came, no, he was doing something else at the venue where we were having the conference. He was right there, and I got to talk to him. And that was so cool, because I had wondered how to get in touch with him. Um, and it had always been difficult, because I'd call him, he'd not pick my calls, or I don't know, just generally has been behaving as though he doesn't know me. For all this time, all of this time. And it was so cool that I got him and we talked. Honestly, I don't know where that will go, but even that meeting him and talking to him, that was big for me. And something else I realized, that it is so very important to take my manifestation and take it into the real world. It is so important for me to do that, because I work on my self concept. Okay, well, not as hard as I should be working on it, but I do work on it quite on purpose, and I because I tend to isolate myself, I never know how it is going. And that conference helped me to realize that my concept needs work. It actually needs a lot of work. I should work on my self concept. And because some of the experiences I had, I was I was blaming it on other people, and I came to realize that it was all about me. Everyone in my life is me pushed out. So if that's the way they're behaving toward me, I should check me. And something else, I think the last thing I learned, I don't know, I doubt me sometimes. I doubt me and the things that I know and my experiences. And this conference showed me that these things work, because on the morning of the day I was traveling back, the day after the end of the conference, I was feeling very low because of the results of my self concept. And I started working. I started by releasing, which reduced the heaviness from like 100 to like 50. Then I only had the 50 to contend with. Then I did gratitude, and then it kept reducing to about 20%. But the good thing is that even at 20%, I began to see my role in this situation I was in that heaviness. And and the more I worked, the more I became grateful for how heavy I was feeling, for the way people treated some people, not all people, some people. And I like also very much that I didn't make the whole conference about that heaviness that I felt. I felt the heaviness the night before we left and the morning I left. And it was very heavy. And I even told myself, I'm never going to this conference ever again. But I'm like, yeah, I should go. I should take what I learn, I should take it out on the road and see how it is doing. Because where I am right now, I just normally spend time alone, which is very comfortable for me, but I don't think it's useful in terms of trying to see how I'm doing. Um, yeah, thanks for your time. Thank you for spending time with me. Have a wonderful one.